Gemini, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for June 6th to June the 12th. Let's get started and see what messages and major themes we have for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as you move into your week. Gemini, what are the major themes coming up for Gemini? In the week ahead, we see Clean It Up coming out. Co-create. Ooh, time to go. Message in a bottle. Very similar to the messages Aquarius just got. Bottom of the deck is exchanging gifts. Man, I love this card. This card always makes me think that something very exciting is going to happen if you're willing to give up something that no longer serves you. You're going to receive something that feels like a gift. This is a time of exchanging energies, Gemini, giving stuff up that no longer resonates for you in order to make room for something that does really feel like your truth. Now let's see. See, you're moving very quickly towards this. We see Message in a Bottle and Truth Be Told, which is card 14 and 15. So you're on a sequence, and as I said that, it was 1:11 on the clock. So you're moving towards something very quickly. It's time to go towards it. And it's going to involve a communication of the truth. You're going to need to tell the truth, and then it's like you're going to move away. You're coming to the edge of something very confidently here. You're co-creating a new outcome, but it's going to involve cleaning something up. Like I said, it's like there's a conversation that you're going to have that's going to clean things up so that you're ready to go. It's time to go. It's time to exchange energies. It's time to give something that doesn't resonate for you, trying to give it up, time to have a conversation that's honest and truthful about this so that you can clean up any sort of like stagnant energy that is holding you back. I feel like it's time to come to the edge of something, like you're moving very quickly towards a resolution or a conclusion that is necessary so that you can sort of move towards something else. And look what's behind that card is TikTok, which is the divine timing card. So this is divinely timed, and it's behind that we see a loyal heart and the higher power card. So you're really moving towards something that is in alignment with you. It is time to do so. The divine timing is now here, and as you do that, it's almost like you're coming into your truth. But I really feel like you need to have a conversation first to clean up some loose edges, because you are coming to the edge. And sometimes that's when we have to make sort of those final snips, to cut those loose threads as we come to the edge of something before we're free to go. And you're there. You're very close, Gemini. Let's jump into the tarot cards and see what further info we can get on this for you. For Gemini, oh my goodness, look what came out. The Devil card, the Chariot, the Two of Cups, and the Sun in reverse. With the Two of Cups in reverse, Chariot in reverse. Wow. There is certainly something that needs to go. The Devil card is here. Look at that, Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, Gemini. I really feel like there's something you need to move away from. It no longer serves you. This is some shadow work. This is something that is keeping you vibing low in a relationship. It's keeping you very pessimistic. It's almost like you have to have a conversation to clear this energy, and then you'll be ready to go. You've got time to go and the Eight of Cups. This is something that is an emotional connection. We see the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups. This could be a relationship, a romantic friendship. It could be your relationship with yourself. You may have to walk away from some patterns that no longer serve you, that you maybe were doing as a defense mechanism. When I see that Devil card and the Chariot in reverse, these tendencies, habits, this relationship, whatever, it's going to depend, because this is a general reading. But whatever it is, it doesn't serve you anymore. It's time to exchange it for a higher vibe. And that will hopefully help shift your perspective. Because I really think you're moving towards something that serves you. And this does not. This is your message. This is your sign to it's time to go. Ooh, look at that. It's time to go. We've got the Fool in reverse and the Ten of Cups. You've got to take a chance here and take a chance that you're going to have your 10 of Cups moment. This is all leading to something incredibly fulfilling, but it's going to involve taking a leap of faith. You're going to have to take a leap of faith on yourself, on the situation. You need to tell the truth to clean something up so that you don't have delays, so that you move forward towards something, that you start this new beginning. I feel like we're seeing the Fool in reverse because if you stay here, you're not exchanging this timeline for this timeline. You're going to stay stuck. There is a stuck energy here, but I feel like you're going to unstuck yourself. You're going to clean this up. There's the Eight of Wands coming out. You know intuitively you're getting the green light. You're getting the green light with this Eight of Wands to make your move. Make your move, Gemini. Make your move. Exchange. Yes, there's the Hermit in reverse. You need to reflect on this more. There's some shadow work here. You're being motivated by something that doesn't serve you. And it's impacting your ability to form a new foundation. So it's time to tell the truth, to move past something, exchange it, make space for something else. Queen of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom there of your reading. And on the bottom of the deck, we see the Judgment card. So I really do feel like it's time to allow something to get cleaned up. You're co-creating a new storyline here. But in order to do that, you're going to need to surrender something that doesn't serve you anyway. You know what I mean? Like this is something that isn't serving you. Two of Cups in reverse. This is not in alignment with you. It's disharmonious. There's a union that's been disrupted. There's something that needs you to sort of allow it to go. You have to separate from this. And seeing that Three of Pentacles in reverse, I can't help but think that this is sort of impacting you with respect to you're not really able to get your own agenda through. There is something here where there's a clash of egos. So you're clashing hard with a relationship right now, and it's causing you to vibe very low. With that Chariot in reverse, you're stuck. You're not going anywhere like this. You're not going anywhere like this. This needs to get cleaned up first, because right now there's a lack of energetic focus, and it's almost like you're stuck because you're there is a conflict of egos here, and you may be focused more so on being right than walking away. And sometimes it's better to just walk away. You don't always have to fight to be right. You know what I mean? And seeing the Fool in reverse makes me feel like you do really have a chance at something new, and seeing the Ten of Cups come out with it, like something amazing and new that you could trade in. You know, you could trade in what you have now for this new thing, but it's going to involve you sort of not being overly sure of yourself in a way that is like, this is almost an invitation to sort of be naive again, and to take a chance, and to sort of not be so certain. You know, sometimes when we are so certain, it's almost a time to question that certainty, to say, is that still my truth? Like, is that really the truth, or is that just because I'm stuck? Like, I feel like you're telling yourself a narrative that you've started to believe is true, but it doesn't actually resonate with you. It's your ego. That's why the Devil is here. This is a time where you may be talking more than you're listening, and you may be fighting to be right more than looking for harmony and balance. And the harmony and balance is where you're being guided to. And so it's almost like you need to have a conversation, or to cut ties with something that has been feeling like it's out of balance, and it's not something that is in harmony with you. But instead of trying to force it into being in harmony, it's almost like you just need to accept it. Like when I look at this crystal, I just accept it the way it is. I'm not trying to make it to be something else. I either accept it or I could give it away to someone, if it, but I can't change this crystal. It is what it is. And in that same way, I almost feel like that's why the Hermit card is in reverse here and we're seeing the Devil, because it's a time where you may be trying to make this crystal something that it's not and saying, no, that's wrong the way it is. It has to be this way for it to be right. And I don't know. I think intuitively you know that you're spinning your wheels. You're not going anywhere on this path. Right now you're spinning your wheels instead of sort of moving forward towards something that's in balance. You're trying to be right instead of just accepting something is what it is, and you might not have the power to transform it. It is what it is. It's on its own journey. It's interesting. It's time for you to go. Yeah, this is interesting. It's very interesting, but I do feel like regardless of what you decide to do, you're sort of going to end up seeing what I'm talking about here, that you're just spinning your wheels. You're not moving forward this way. Now, you got two cards coming out here. We see self-love and seek. Isn't that interesting? To close this reading, we see self-love. It says, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Interesting. The other card you got here is seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always connected to one another. So that's an important thing to sort of keep in mind, is that, even if something is not in harmony, we're still all connected. So there's no reason to sort of get hyper focused on one thing. You can exchange things that don't resonate for you anymore and co-create new things. You just have to sort of be honest with yourself and trust that if something's out of balance, you don't have to force it into balance. It might not just be for you right now. That doesn't mean that we're not connected. But to truly love yourself is to focus on sort of supporting that body, mind, and spirit, not to need to be right about something. I can't help but I can't shake that there's an overemphasis on needing to be right about something instead of seeking this emotional fulfillment and to love yourself. And by loving yourself is sort of unconditional regard for everything around you, which is, I think, what the Seek card is trying to show you, is that when we love ourselves unconditionally, then we can be unconditional in our love for others, which sometimes means that we just walk away. Sometimes it's just time to go. It's not time to stay and fight all the time. You know what I mean? A very interesting reading for you. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if this has resonated for you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. It's always wonderful to connect with you. And as always, I am sending you so much love and light. Have a wonderful week, my friends.